Welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 with the Rude Man. Hopefully, everything's running today. Hopefully, we'll find out pretty quick. But I might have screwed the whole stream up, so I may be talking to myself right now. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. And I was late. I couldn't eat half my lunch, so I got half my lunch sitting here. But it's wrapped up. I'll eat it later. Wouldn't be the first time I had cold leftovers. Thank you, Scorpion. AVCT, all good. Howdy, folks. Cool. Now, that I got YouTube. Now, if I can just figure out whether Twitch is working on, I'm talking about the chat now. I got the chat working finally. I had to change my key codes, and because everything got screwed up when something changed. You know, when you get an update on something and they completely go everything back to their default and stuff, and then you got to fix everything. I think that's kind of what happened with the stream, because I'm using third-party programs to do everything that I want to do. Well, when YouTube does an update or Twitch does an update, they send everything back to default, and then I think what happened was they changed my key. And so I had to go in and find out what the newest key was and transfer it over. And so that's what I did. And it seems to be working. So we'll find out. I looked most of the day yesterday for some kind of a program that let me buy lumber, and I couldn't find one. I can find one where I can store lumber. I can find them where I can sell lumber. But I couldn't find one that I could actually buy lumber, so I don't know. There was an update on the farm. I did put that in. I don't know what changed. So this map had an update on it, and I got the update. Again, I don't know what changed. So let's go see what's going on. Where did I leave off? I left off stuck in the woods, I guess. Oh, no, stop. Oh, man. I wonder how long he's been out here trying to plow up the trees. What's he been doing? Well, got most of the field done. All right, I'm going to have to manually take over, I guess.
Yeah.
Hey, Andy's here. Andy. Oh, and the sound was all messed up. The sound has been messed up for a couple of days, and I didn't know it. Now, when I talk about the sound, I mean the mic, the microphone. Something changed in the microphone. Again, because of an update, and I didn't know it. So nobody's going to know it unless I didn't get it fixed for today. So my question is, how do I sound today? Do I sound normal? Do I sound as I used to? I'll tell you what was happening. Most everything was coming out of the left side and very little out of the right. And it echoed. Everything I said was kind of repeated a little bit. Although it wasn't a true echo. It sounded like I was talking into a barrel, and you get that feedback that's kind of an echo. That's what it sounded like. And I didn't know it. And I did 2 hours of a recording on that new game I'm playing. And the only person that watched it called me and said, "What happened to your microphone?" And I thought, what? It was a 2-hour video. Oh, no. So I spent most of the day yesterday working on microphone settings. If it isn't one thing, it's like another thing. It's a whole nother thing. Andy says I sound normal. Okay, Andy. You didn't have to adjust your volume or anything, because it also made it real quiet, because they said that they couldn't hear me or the game very well. But it's 2 hours. I'm not going to re-record it, and especially if nobody's going to probably watch it. There's only 11 people have seen it. So, and I don't have any idea if any of them watched it all the way through for 2 hours. It's a banger game. It is a banger game. It's going to be the game of the year. I can tell you that right now. That game in 3 days sold 2 million copies. And it's from a studio that's brand spanking new. It's a guy that worked for a different studio, a big studio, and didn't like the way things were happening. And so he quit and started his own studio. And he didn't have the funding to get like orchestras and all that kind of stuff. So he found people that do music on the internet and hired them. Just normal people that do music on the internet and hired him. He found voice actors. There's a couple that are legitimate voice actors. The one of the main characters is a girl, is a teenage girl, and it's voiced by the gal that did one of the main parts of Baldur's Gate, which was the game of the year last year. So Baldur's Gate was the game of the year last year. This is the same kind of game. It's a turn-based game, and it had some pretty decent. The guy managed to get Andy Serkis to do a part in the game, and this is a guy like doing it out of his garage. I mean, he's a very small. He found about 30 people that were willing to work with him because they knew him, because he was a big shot. I mean, he was a guy that worked in this big studio. This is their first game. He decided to sell it cheap. It's a $50 game. As a matter of fact, I think this weekend they're putting 10% off on it. And then, not only did he sell it for $50 instead of $80 like some of these big places are doing, but he put it on Xbox Pass, or whatever they call that, whatever that Game Pass that Xbox has. So there's people don't even have to buy the game if they've got Xbox Pass. See, they can play it for free. And on top of that, he sold even in that, and he sold 2 million copies in like 3 or 4 days. This is a banger game. The story had me in tears within the first half hour. I mean, literally, I played the the prologue. I played the prologue to find out whether I even wanted to play the game, because Jeff told me it's kind of difficult. It can be difficult to play, and he knows that I can't play difficult games because I just don't have the hand-eye coordination. And so I played the prologue, and I played it on the easy mode. And you guys know me, I like the story. And so they have a story mode, so that dumbs down the combat if you play in story mode. And so I did that, and literally the story had me in tears in the first half hour. It's so emotional. And it was like if you ever watched my Red Dead Redemption when the horse dies towards the end of the lead character's life, and I was crying when I made the video. I mean, literally, you can't help it. It was so damn sad. Well, this happened in the first half hour of this game. I got so emotional. Now, I was able to rein it back when I did the video because I knew it was coming. So I kind of hid the tears a little bit, but it still choked me up. It's one of the best stories I've seen in a game, and I'm not the only one saying that. Jeff bought the game, my son, and he finished it in 70 hours. he only got the game last week, and he's already finished it, and it's just a banger game. Peach-a-V? How do you pronounce that? Peach-a-V? I don't know what that means. Scorpion says, I listen to you mostly on a crappy laptop, which I hope I can fix tomorrow with the stereo cable. What are you playing on a laptop? Oh, you're at work. Never mind. Wanted to check it out. I haven't had a chance. Well, I'll tell you what I did, and I don't care. You know, people, oh my God, you're cheating. You know, I don't care. I play a game for fun. If it's so damn hard that I can't play it without a mod to help me, then I just won't play it, and that's a shame, because it might be a game. And now I'm not necessarily talking about this game that I'm talking about. I'm talking about any game that's out there. If there's a way to make it easier for me, if there's combat, because I can't play it otherwise. These games that have parkour in them, I can't play those. The games that have first-person shooters, I'm terrible at them. All they do is frustrate me because I can't stay alive in the game long enough to enjoy it. So what's the point of having a game that you can't enjoy because it's too hard to play? So there are, I mean, give me a break. I'm an old guy. I'm losing my faculties. So my ability to do things that I could do in my youth, I'm losing that. So the reason I'm telling you this is because Jeff told me, you'll love this game, but you might not be able to play it because it's very difficult. Or it can be for people that aren't savvy on games. And so he said, but I got news for you. Somebody's already made a mod for it that will help you with the part that's going to be hard for you. Now, here's the thing that's hard for me, because I have this hand coordination thing. If I have to wait for a sweet moment to hit a button, I'm gonna miss it every friggin' time because I'm too slow. I can't do it. If you've got how am I gonna explain this? If you've got a game where you've got a bar and there's a line going through the bar and you have to stop it at just the right time, I'll never get it. I'll never, unless I'm shitting lucky. I'll never get it because I'm too slow. I can't do that. If I'm playing a game where I have to hit this button, that button, this button, and hold my nose on another button to get a hit, I'll never be able to play that game. If it's parkour where I have to jump from spot to spot, I'm gonna miss that spot every friggin' time. I just can't do it. So there's a part in this game, if you watch the video and you get into a fight, your character has a choice of what to strike. And then when it's the monster's turn to fight you back, there's the ability to dodge the hit or parry the hit. Now, what that takes is an exact timing on a button. That's what it takes. And so Jeff said you're going to have trouble with it and you won't have fun playing the game. But there's a guy that made a mod. And now you can hit that button anytime you want and it slows the guy down. It slows your character down really slow so you can hit it at the right time. And there's 5 stages to the mod. That it'll slow it down a little bit, it'll slow it down a little bit more, slow it down a little bit more, slow it down a little bit more. Now it's frozen. And you can hit the damn button and you won't get hit. So, I mean, you still have to kind of time it, but you don't have to be exact. I can see the guy getting ready to hit me and it slows it down is what it does. So you can see him coming and then you hit the button and you're fine. So I'm using that. just so I can enjoy the game. Anyway, Farmer Rudy doesn't care. That sounds like a song. Farmer Rudy doesn't care. He's out in his underwear, but he don't care, 'cause the camera don't go that low. If you can't tell, the game is a masterpiece, and I'm excited. And I've only played the prologue, but I'm hearing from everybody. It's so good, and the story is so good that 9 out of 10 people that are playing it online will not do any spoilers for you. They want people to enjoy it. And even Jeff played through, and I said, "How was it?" And he said, "I ain't saying, because I want you to experience." Anyway, there you go. Let's get to farming. So, getting back to farming here, I've come to the conclusion I'm going to have to do some lumberjilling. I'm going to have to. I'm gonna buy the equipment in Lumberjill. That's the only way I can think of doing it. Unless one of you guys has found a mod that you can buy lumber. Somebody said you can buy it from the warehouse, but don't you have to put it in the warehouse first? That didn't make any sense to me, so I don't know. Didn't I have some more fields somewhere? Hang on, let me go look. I'm going to looky-loo. Okay, this is my field. That's my field. That's not my field. These are my fields. I guess that's it. I thought I had another field. Oh, well, I've got this one back here, but I've already planted corn on it. Oh, I own both of these. Oh, I didn't know that. All right, let's go grab the limer. The Limerator. Yeah, for all you know. And it's not always clean thong either. I'm doing good, Matthew. Hope you're doing well. I'm gonna have to find out if I can send a direct message to Tim. We haven't seen Tim in weeks, and the last thing I heard from him, his mom was in the hospital. I'm kind of worried about Tim. Let's go. I'm Matthew. I got a drink with my lunch, so I'm already drinking a Baja Blast. The problem with the Baja Blast, this is a Baja Blast Dirty. And it's got Baja Blast in it, but it's also got some kind of cream in it, and it has ice. If I don't drink it when I get it, it ain't worth drinking later. So normally, if I just got a regular drink, I would ask for no ice, and I would put it in my fridge, and it would be there tomorrow. It'll taste the same as it does today. But with these, I can't do that because the cream, whatever they're using in there, it gets all mucky, and then the ice melts and it gets watered down and it doesn't taste good. So I kind of have to drink these. I can't wait till 2 o'clock to drink those. So there you go. All right, now I think this field needed liming and I didn't lime it. I either lime it now and it doesn't work, or I just let it go. I think I'm just going to let it go. It seems like I've limed it late and it doesn't work. So now, what about fertilizer? It's 100% fertilized, so I don't need to fertilize it. I love this mod. It doesn't. The hydraulics must be like supercharged, because on a normal one it goes the hydraulics, and in real life they go they don't go. It reminded me of a video I watched yesterday of Mike Rowe. You guys know who Mike Rowe is? Mike Rowe's the guy that did the show Dirty Jobs. Well, he's got a new show out on his YouTube, a brand new show, and he's doing it. And he's riding around in a car with his old producer, and she's crazy. She's one of these kind of people that are just all, excited all the time about everything, and she's driving, and everybody's got this looking, and Mike Rowe's got his hand on the oh shit handle, and she's weaving through traffic and stuff, and he said, for those of you that didn't hear it, that noise that just happened in the camera was my was my sphincter slamming shut. Oh, so that's what this reminds me of, this thing closing. Because watch this. See how fast it goes? Watch this. All right, when's it going to do it? How's it work? Does it work? Doesn't work? Why didn't it work? Did I turn the tractor off? Okay, something's wrong. It ain't working. No, stop. That won't work. My tractor won't run. Is it even running? It's running. Why is it doing that? All right, hang on. I gotta hit the right button. There it goes. Look how fast that sucker goes. Look, and I've ruined my cornfield doing that. Oh boy. If it isn't one thing, it's like another. Ethan, how you doing? Thank you for the sub. Ethan says he subbed. He gets a free tractor. If somebody could do that for me, I would appreciate it. So, Ethan, everybody that subs or follows my channel gets a brand new tractor from us. It's the biggest, most powerful, cheapest one that we can afford, but everybody gets one. So let's get you a tractor here. Just hang tight. There you go. It's a monster, and it's easy to drive away. It only takes 2 fingers. All right, let's see. I gotta decide. Anyway, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. What else did I need? I needed corn. I guess the easiest way is just look. Let's see. We're gonna need. What was I looking at? Was it the cannery? No. The grain mill? No. Sawmill? Wasn't the sawmill, I know that. Was it the bakery? Wasn't it a mixer? Did I not buy the mixing? Wasn't there a feed mixer? Did I not buy it? There was a factory I was using, and I was going to put particular crops in for it. Is there even a mixer in the... What's this? Oil factory. Okay, we have an oil factory. Well, we're going to need stuff for the oil factory. Farmer's market, grocery store, dairy. That's for making clothing, I think. And then we've got the thing for making barrels. There's the lumber mill. That's a, what is that? That's a bakery. Maybe it was the bakery. No, it wasn't the bakery, was it? Well, shoot, I don't know. All right, we could put one in. Let's put one in here. I don't think I own this land. Let's buy this property and wait a minute. Is there another place to put it? I don't own this either. I hate to keep it too far away from the farm, but all the other factories are right here, so it'd be a good place to put it, I think. Let me drop it in over here by whatever this is. What the hell is this? Reed and Sons. What are they making? Iron? I don't know. All right, let's buy this field here. Field 21, I think. Field 21. Well, all right, we'll buy that. It's just a little field anyway, in the scheme of things. All right, let's get back here, and we're going to go into the store. What are we doing? Construction, shed, silo, construction, containers. That's not it. Factories. Okay, we got a wood chipper, placeable lime, and mineral feed, seed, fertilizer. I'm going to let my cows make the poop. I don't need a place to make poop. Placeable TMR. Okay, let's do that. We'll do that. It's little. It's not very big. How do I want to do it, though? I probably want to drive into it this way. All right, we'll put that in. It's crooked. It's crooked! Oh, well. What can I do now? It's too late. What else we got? Manure mixer, placeable grass station, pig food mixer. I don't know. I guess we could do that. Fermenting silo. We probably need one of those, right? So we'll pop that in. But it's going to be crooked, too. Let me see if I can straighten it out here. I mean, it's not off by a lot. Just a little. But it looks wanky, don't it? Okay, what else we got? Grain mill. We've already got a grain mill. An iron furnace. That must be what that is over here. Is an iron furnace. Modernized mill. What's a modernized mill? Wire crusher, feed mixing plant. Corn dryer. We need a corn dryer. Oh my God, it's a monster, isn't it? Am I running out of land? Maybe. Okay. This is a mod that I got that I thought you were going to be able to buy things with. It's a bakery. Never mind. That's not the one I was thinking. Not the one I was thinking of. We are going to need an oil mill, though. Or no, we got one. We own it already. All right, let's stop. I'm buying stuff I don't need now, so let's go back to work. All right, David Nelson's back. Hey, David, how you doing? More farm sim abuse. Well, at least I got the stuff to work today. Andy, have you got the capability of going on Twitch? Oh, wait a minute. Peachy was on Twitch. It's working. Peachy was from Twitch. I finally got my chat fixed. It took a little while. there was several updates. I put new drivers in from Microsoft. There was an update on my main computer. This one had a BIOS update for Asus and what's that other company? Not ADM, but the other one, Intel. Intel had a BIOS for the Asus that I'm using, so I put that in. Now the problem with those things, when you do that, it sets certain things back to default, and that was my problem with all the problems I've been having. Has been that stuff got sent to default. The sound, for example, because I'm narrating or whatever you want to call this, you don't do it in stereo. You have to do it in mono, and so you have to set your microphone up a certain way, or it won't work right. And so, hang on, Carol just got home. I'll be right back. Give me a sec. Sorry, I hate doing this, but family first, you know what I mean? Coming back. It's an early warning system. I'm coming back. 3, 2, 1. I'm back. So sorry about that, but I'm getting old, and family means more the older you get. So it's more important than what I'm doing here. Carol, her birthday's this month. As a matter of fact, it's next Monday. And she goes swimming every day at the local pool. Well, it's not local. It's in the next town that's bigger than the one I live in. And the 4 gals that she swims with, they all have birthdays in May. Every single one of them. And so they decided to have lunch and celebrate their birthdays all today. So they had lunch together, and so they had a good time. And she's got pictures for me to look at and stuff like that. So I wanted to, make sure that, she just got home from swimming, from lunch. All right, I got to get this guy going. But I needed to find out what the mixing station needs. So where's the mixing station? TMR. All right, it needs grass, straw, and silage. That's pretty easy, except for I can't get grass. I need to find out why. Okay, so what else did we have? That will take chaff or grass. Okay. The corn dryer obviously takes corn. But there was one that I needed, and maybe it was the bakery, because I was going to see what kinds of flour I need. I need eggs, flour, milk. Where am I going to get that crap? I don't have no chickens. Strawberries. Oh, boy. All right. Let's just plant something. I'm just going to plant something. Let's plant... let's plant some stuff to make some oil, because that's good for making money, right? So let's go with sunflowers. I better make sure that takes canola, olive, rice, sunflowers. Okay, it does. Let's do some sunflowers. David, what's crapping? What? I'm missing too much here. The animals mostly. David said someone's in trouble. Hi, Alexa. Damn it, she heard me. The real Alexa. No. Nothing. Sorry. She gets pissed off at me. All right. I got to watch the chat more. I missed too much in the chat because I get to talking and playing and doing all kind of stuff. Gets away from me. You can tell when I get excited because I sit up in the chair. I have to sit straight up, and then that gets tiring after a while. So I have to sit back. Then you can't hear me. And I love this new mic. This new mic and boom is great because watch. No squeaking. That other boom just, it just made the most terrible noise. Every time I touch it, it would make a noise. This one I can move it around with one finger, just push it. Put it wherever I need it. And it stays put, don't make no noise. Gotta love it. All right. I'm going to go because I couldn't get grass off that field. And I don't remember if Andy said anything. Andy, are you trying to get grass off those fields that I own? Or have you bought those? I'm talking about those 4 or 5 fields on the end here where the quicker picker upper is over there. There's no grass there. You run a mower over it and you don't get any grass from it. So what the hell? It's expensive. That's why it took me 12 years to get it. I've been wanting one of those ever since I started live streaming 13 years ago. And I'm just getting it now when nobody watches me anymore. So, all right. So I don't know how you tell if you're on this field. If you look at the mini map over there, look at the mini map, and I'm supposedly on field 47. But where does it start? There's no boundary. So where does it start? And then if I drive forward. Okay, I'm driving forward, and now I'm coming into 57, but where does it start? It's the damnedest thing I've ever seen. And I mowed all of this and got no grass. So I'm going to plow it under and plant real grass as a crop and see what happens. I got to get the quicker picker upper out of there, though. Let's move the mower. And then grab the quicker picker up. What's this guy? Is he done? He's done, isn't he? Oh, wow. Is that sunflowers? Oh, I need a tractor for that. Where's the tractor I'm not using? Right there. The nasty JCB. David says it takes some fun out of it. We're not here for fun, are we? You're watching me. It's got to be painful. Oh, is the quicker picker upper a truck? No, I'm on the wrong friggin' end. I was going to say, that don't look right. Looking for love in all the wrong places. Oh, there we go. There's a tongue sticking out, ready for some action. All right. Hey, look, the truck's yellow, the tractor's yellow, the piece of equipment's yellow. Everything's yellow. All right, let's get this plow running. I'm just going to start at the rocks. That'll be a good place to start. All right, we're going to start at the rocks, and I want to do a straight line. Don't ask me why, but straight lines are kind of nice, I think. Okay, I don't want to hit that. All right, let me line this up here. Okay, that's far enough away from the sign, I guess. Right there. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go into steering assist. This should be automatic. No headlands. Don't need a headland. I just need a straight line. Automatic direction. Yeah, sure. Why not? Cruise control deactivation. I don't know what the hell that means. Show the lines. Okay. Right. Now I got to remember what buttons do what. Oh, shit. What was that? What's it doing? Stop that. Don't do that. I can't remember what button does what. What? Full plow. Open power tools. Lower plow. Allow create fields. Oh, yeah. Am I going to have to do that? No, I own the fields. Detach. Open. What are the controls? I don't remember the controls. How do you turn the damn thing on? How do you activate this? That isn't it. I can't remember how to activate the damn thing. No field found? Okay. You buy these, but they're not a field? Is that what the deal is? I mean, it... Oh, now, where's the map? It looks like they're fields, 47, 57. Why would you number them if they're not a field? That doesn't make any sense. I'm confused now. Mode, AI worker, hold B. Steering assist. How do you activate it? I don't know how to activate it. Dang it. Hey, John, how you doing? John's in the house. John changed his name. He's now Jono. When did you do that, John? Somebody said piss yellow. I missed that. It's probably best that I missed that. I shouldn't have probably said it. All right, I got to figure out what's going on here. What is what controls for the assist? Vehicle driving. Accelerate. Okay, we got all that. What's the assist? Motorcycles. I forgot you have motorcycles in there. Raise hydraulic hitch, fold, switch, attach, detach. Vehicle work. Front end loader, crane, placeables, game, camera, vehicle gearbox, vehicle lights, a radio, courseplay. I thought I had courseplay out of here. Or is this the in-game courseplay? Because I don't have courseplay in here. The mod courseplay. Enhanced vehicle. Power tools, rear mower, trailer axle blocker, universal auto load, auto wash, vehicle speed sync. Okay, it ain't here unless I missed it. Is anybody watching? David, who are you talking about? Who's drunk? Are you talking about me? Oh, it's your Twitch name. Oh, are you on Twitch today? It says you're on YouTube. Huh. David, who are you talking about being drunk? Previous song radio. I'm just high on life if you're talking about me. Hey, when you get past 70, every day you wake up is a good day. Yeah, but evidently you don't know me because I haven't drank anything in my life. I can count on one hand the beers I've had in my life. I don't drink alcohol, never have. I don't smoke. I don't chase women I can't catch, all that kind of good stuff. I live a clean life. I drink a lot of soda, though. All right, I don't know what to do because I don't know how in the hell the damn thing works. Well, for me, John, I'm doing great. What am I trying to use? I'm trying to use the in-game steering assist that puts the line in for you and makes you go straight. And I can't remember how to turn the damn thing on. It's on, but if you look down, clear down at the bottom, there's these little, it says inactive. And there's a button that you activate, and I don't know which button it is. Ain't that one. Ain't that one. Hey, Jeremy Burnett. How you doing today? Well, crap. I was using this program all last week. That is under enhanced vehicles. Oh, is it really? Oh, I didn't know that. Well, let's look. Enhanced vehicles. Apply release parking brake. Snap current active. Reverse switch. Calcitate. Recalcitate. Change the display mode of lines. Increase amount of turnover. Move tracks to the right. Increase width of tracks. Decrease width of tracks. I just want to activate it. Well, I just wanted to activate it. How in the hell do you activate the damn thing? What am I missing? I must have went over it twice. Change display mode of lines. What? Is that right? Well, how are you supposed to plow it straight then? That's retarded. Oh, all right. All right. I guess there's no solution for it then. I'll have to try to do my best at staying straight. The only way to do that is to use the map. All right. Let me get a starting point. I'll have to use the mini map. Okay, you use the mini map. Look at the mini map over there, and below you'll see the longitude and latitude. So we're looking at heading north. We want to go north, so that should be 0 or 180 degrees. It depends on how they did the friggin' map. Okay. So I'm looking to set this at 180. And I'm probably going the wrong way. Well, there's close. There, 180. That should be straight north. Now, if this road goes straight, this should work. If not, okay, so let's drop it. No course. Oh. Now that should be on make field. Make a field, and if we can just go straight, we'll be okay. Right control slash. Okay, I'll try that, but this is gonna have to be. Patrick's in the house. Patrick, how you doing? I hope your day's going well. Oh, my soda's getting watery. Okay, we'll get this thing going. Kleben, hola. I don't know what that means. I know what hola means. Hola. And the funny part is, I've got 33% Hispanic DNA, and I can't speak Spanish. My mom did. But she died when I was 6 years old. I didn't get the chance to spend any time with her and learn Spanish. And I go by the adage that you can't teach an old dog new tricks. I'm too damn old to learn it now. Brazil, sweet. I've eaten a Brazil nut before. They're big. They're big. Bigger than a peanut. Good guess. Well, you probably Googled it. Oh, boy. All right, I'm going to stop right there. Let's lift her up. And we'll have to do this again. Oh, look, there's a line. Where'd that line come from? Wait a minute. Oh, because it's already plowed. Now they're putting Okay, what Scorpion said. Once it's a field, there's a line. You got to make a field first. Oh my goodness gracious. Doesn't that make you feel like you're silly? Well, I don't want to get too into those trees, so I'm going to keep it out of the trees here. But we're going to have to do this again. The only difference is we're going to have to. What are we looking at here now? 360 degrees. There. Hey, we're right on it. Right on it. Let me pull forward just a tiny bit and drop the plow. Oh, shoot. I'm off a little bit. I'm not going to sweat the big stuff. Cuckoo! I had a buddy from Brazil. No Google needed to figure it out. Well, I got a buddy from Texas. I don't speak Texan. It all looks like Greek to me. Frank's back now, and he don't stink. Frank had a shower. I've had a ton of showers lately. You guys know I have my another doctor appointment. So last week, I had a dental appointment on Monday. I had a live stream on Tuesday. I had a doctor in Portland, which is a 2-hour drive one way for me in Portland, the big city, the only city in Oregon. And then Thursday I had another live stream. And then Friday I had to go back in the dentist and have a crown glued back on. And then the next week rolls around, and Wednesday another doctor appointment. I've had so many showers, I'm going to be clean for 2 months. Now, the good thing about the doctor appointment on yesterday's doctor appointment is it was local. It's in the next town from where I'm at. The next bigger town where the hospital's at. And it was it's like an annual checkup. And so what it is, I don't know how many of you guys are old, but when you reach 65, when you go on Medicare, your doctor has to give you an appointment, and you have an appointment. It's called a wellness check. And so you have this wellness check, and basically here's what it is. So you're still alive. These are the things that are going to lead to your death. This is what you can expect as you slowly leave this earth. And they start asking you questions like, they test your grip. They look at your muscular structure to see how much muscle you're losing. Are you able to get up without having to push with your hands? Are you able to walk without holding on to the walls? How's your memory? Are you forgetting things? How's your appetite? Did you wake up depressed this morning? I mean, they go through all these things that are basically checking to see how dead you are. And you have that once a year for Medicare. And I was supposed to have this at 65. I'll be 72 next month. And this is my first time. So I know what it is. I've seen other people get it, but you're supposed to get it when you're 65. My doctor kept saying, hey, we need to schedule this appointment for you. And I said, okay, do it next year because, hey, we're done with what we're doing today. Next year rolls around and, hey, I need to schedule this thing with you. And yeah, we'll do it someday. So this is my first one. Andy's probably had this test. I don't know if you guys have it there. It might be an American thing. I don't know. They do. That's exactly right, Scorpion. They ask me if I have trouble walking, if I fall down, and if I do, how often. And I said, well, that's a trick question because I've been falling down since I was in my 20s. Me and stairways do not get along. I can't tell you how many stairs I've fallen down or up. I've fallen upstairs a few times. My problem, I think, is my eyes. It had something to do with my eyes, and I had bifocals and stuff. I think. I don't have another solution for it because I'll explain what happens. You're walking down a hallway or on a sidewalk, and you know there's a stairway coming up in front of you. Okay, when you get to the last step, you step down, and you slip down and down and down and down till you get to the bottom, where it gets flat again, right? For me, sometimes I think that when I'm on that last step, that I've got another one to take. And so I just step off normal. Well, instead of stepping down. Well, when you do that, you fall. And now think about it the other way. You're at the bottom and you're walking up and you see a stairway. And again, I think I've got another step to take, but there's a step there and I trip on it. And that's happened to me ever since I was in my 20s. I've fallen, I lost count of how many times I've fallen up and down stairs. One time, Carol and I were on vacation, just the two of us, and we were in Canada at Victoria in British Columbia. And the ferry comes in on a dock, and the dock is low. And so once the boat docks, you have to climb stairs to get up to the, where it's, flat and you're heading into the city. And it was dark, and we were, thank God, we were arm in arm, and it was nighttime, and we got to the edge where we were going to go down because we wanted to go down to the dock and do a walk and just, check the dock area out in the big ships and stuff. And we were at the top, and we had our arms locked. For some reason, at the very last minute, I dropped Carol's arm. And it was a good thing because I stepped out into air and went boom, 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 all the way down to the bottom. And this was cement. And I had a brand new leather jacket on. Didn't matter whether it was brand new, it just mattered that it was leather because it protected me. I still got bruised up, but I didn't get all scraped up because of the leather. That's exactly why bikers wear leather. It scrapes up the leather coat instead of their skin. But yeah, I'm just constantly falling. All right, I got to go and lime these fields now. I'm hoping that these fields are going to work for me. All right, I'm going to go in here and... Oh, it took it off steering. Okay, it's off. So I'm just going to hire a worker here. See what happens. It now knows it's a field, I guess. I don't know what number it is. We could take a vote on what number this field is. What's he doing? No, go this way. Don't go that way. What's he doing? What's he going to do it this way? Oh, for crying out loud. Does he think there's a headland? Maybe he does. The field's not big enough for a headland, buddy. Oh, well, I'm just going to let him go. He ain't going to listen to me anyway. I hate the way these fields seed like that. Look at that. It looks like a mud ball or something. The dirt is, it looks weird to me. The texture on this field looks weird now. All right. It's planted, it's growing, and it's only got one fertilization, so we're going to have to refertilize. But that's okay. I don't mind. Wait your turn, buddy. Is that my farm over there? Is that my farm? Where am I? Or is that my farm? Okay, that farm doesn't have a silo. There's a silo right over there. There's a silo, so that's my farm. Uh-oh, my cedar's all dirty now. How'd that happen? Don't need a straw yet to finish your beer? Okay, you're still alive. Whoa. Well, David thought I was drunk for some reason. I didn't see it. Did David answer me when I asked him who he thought was drunk? David, are you still here? I just think it's funny that somebody thinks I'm drunk. Like I said, if I'm high on anything, it's not alcohol or any other substance. Yeah, doctor, he's all excited though. My blood pressure was 118 over, what, 70 something. I have blood pressure of a teenager. And he was pretty impressed with that until I looked at him and I said, Doc, you know I'm heavily medicated, right? My blood pressure should be. I got so damn much medicine in me to make my blood pressure low. What's he doing? All of that spread just to get this little patch right here. Who's paying for that? I guess I am. All right, what are we doing over here? That one needs liming as well. This one is the one I just planted. That one's in corn. All right, I'm going to do just some wheat over here, I think. I do have some wheat, I think, in the storage. Did I ever put... I never did I? I never put... Hang it! Oh! I just got hit by a blue car. I'm going to have to take a paint test. We're looking for a blue car. All right, I never did do this. Let's do this. We're going to do... You don't know what I'm talking about, do you? I don't think I do. Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's see. Not fences. Not lights, not fences. Okay. Where's those bulletin board things? What are they under? Are they under this? Selling points, greenhouses. No, they'd be up here, wouldn't they? Farmhouses, tools. There we go. We're looking for a tool. That one is 52 lines. That one is 20. Let's take this one. And then, how'd I get so far away? Okay, I got it. Uh-oh. Which side is the right side? Oh no. Okay, I think that's the back. because it doesn't have a ridge around it. That one's got a ridge around it, so that must be the front. Okay, let's pop that up there. There we go. Okay, we do have a little bit of wheat, so that's good. All right, let's get this guy back onto the field. He thought he was done. He ain't done. This is just normal. Well, kind of. I've done some streams where I haven't wanted to be here, and I had to pretend that I was excited. But today for some reason today I just feel good. I don't often feel good. You know, it's hard to explain. It really is hard to explain. It's when you've had, like me, you know, heart trouble and strokes, and you know, I had a stroke at 42. I've had heart problems my whole life. I had open heart surgery at 6 years old, and I'm 72. Do the math. They weren't doing open heart surgery much back then. So I'm kind of a miracle baby. And of course then the diabetes and everything else I've friggin' got. There are not too many days where I feel really good. You just don't. And it's hard to explain because I'm not sick. I'm not sneezing. I'm not, you know, coughing. I'm not sour stomach. I'm not, you know, I'm not any of that. So what do you mean by saying you don't feel good? You just don't feel excited and you know, you just don't feel right. Most of the days I have, I'm not feeling like I'm 100%. Occasionally, 2-3 times a year, I will wake up, jump out of bed, and feel like $1 million friggin' dollars. And I just want to run outside and scream at the blue sky and the sun and be excited. Andy's playing with Sadie again. How many times has she cleaned that gun? That means she probably uses the hell out of it. Anyway, I might have 4 or 5 days that I get up and I just feel like $1 million dang dollars, and I just want to go out and scream at the world and just enjoy life. And every time that happens, I think to myself, do other people feel like this every day? Because usually I get up and I just don't, I'm not, like I said, I'm not sick or anything. I just don't feel 100%, you know? So it is kind of hard to explain. All right, what was I going to do? Wheat. Oh, I need to do some kind of, I need greenhouses for that. Oh, crap. That's where I was going to put my greenhouses. Oh, no. I just turned it into grass, or I'm gonna. As a matter of fact, let's do that now. Let's do the grass first, because it's a small field, and it won't take very long. Maybe. I like Sadie. Sadie's cool. You know, they kept talking about all the money they made on Red Dead Redemption. It was a game of the year. It was a wonderful thing. They sold millions and millions of copies of it. And you would have thought they'd have made Red Dead 3, because this is Red Dead 2. You thought they'd have been working on a Red Dead 3, but they haven't done a damn thing. And I doubt if they're gonna. I don't know what's wrong with these people. They don't know how to run a company to make money anymore. All right, now we're going to do grass. So let's find the grass. There we are. Turn that on. Let's get our tractor off the field. Oh boy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Andy's playing with Scratch. I haven't played that game for a while, but now I got a new game to play. I mentioned this the new game that I put up yesterday, brand new game. I just did the prologue. It took me an hour and 40 some minutes to complete the prologue. And at the end of the recording, I mentioned to people, I know this is a long video. It's an hour and 40 minutes. But I said, it's a game that I am definitely going to spend a lot of time playing. And I don't know if I'm going to record it. So I wanted you guys to see what the game was all about by doing the prologue, which you're not going to get a whole bunch of the story, because this is one of those games where it does not lead you by the nose. You're going to miss a ton of stuff. You're going to play this game 4 or 5 times and say, God, I didn't see that the last time I played it. Oh, I didn't know that was over there. They don't tell you anything. You have no help. You have to kind of get things. There's going to be a lot of questions that you have about the game as you're going through the prologue. And I did it myself, saying, well, why is he acting like that? Well, why didn't they do this? Well, why did they break up? They're such a wonderful couple. They don't tell you anything. Why are these people dressed the way they are? Why are they having this festival? It sounds like a sad time to have a festival. You don't get any answers, but you do. You have to listen, and you have to talk to the right people, and they don't tell you who to talk to. The game doesn't say go over and see Fred in the corner. They don't tell you who to talk. You can talk to anybody you want or nobody, and if you talk to nobody, you're really going to be lost. And I went through the prologue twice, once to see if I even wanted to buy or play the game, and then the second time because I wanted to record it and show you guys what the game was kind of about. And in the second run, I missed a ton of stuff in the first one and didn't realize it. Okay, here's where I'm going to put my greenhouses in this area right here. So I'm going to probably do it. Well, shoot. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it in the back end here. Anyway, the game doesn't really help you, and you don't have any answers, but you do. You just have to pay attention. And you have to talk to the right people. So I went through the thing and I missed tons of stuff, just tons of stuff. And so the second time I went through, since it was going to be the recording, I said, I'm going to just talk. I'm going to look in every corner. I'm going to talk to every person. And I did. And it wasn't until after that I still realized I still missed some stuff. It's crazy. All right, anybody know where the greenhouses are? Greenhouses. There they are. I want the modded one because those are cool. Those are cool beans, man. The modded one does chili peppers, cabbage. Is that lettuce? Cabbage, lettuce, strawberries, and tomatoes. So that's the one we want. And it only takes water. That's all it takes is water. Oh, crap. I'm going to be in the road. Well, I don't want that close to the field anyway, so let's just do it this way. We're gonna do it. Where's the front? Is there a front? This would be the front because it's got the doors. Okay, we'll do this. I don't know how to get this straight. How am I going to get it straight? Let's do it straight from the field, I guess. There we go. So I can kind of go like that. And then want to be able to get to the back of it. So want enough room to be able to drive in the back. So let's give it a little bit of space here. Pop one of those down. And then enough space to drive through. How do I get that? Okay, I'll do it this way. How many did I have in that other game? Let's see, I need chili peppers, cabbage, onions, and garlic. These do not have those. Okay, I'm going to need a couple different ones then, because this one doesn't have... This one doesn't have the garlic. That's mushrooms. Uh-oh. Oh, I put the wrong ones in. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I have to have these because they've got the garlic and the others. So, okay. They're just different. All right, close enough for government work. Let's go with that. What's happening in the chat? Frank redeemed a cow? I missed it. Sorry, Frank. I missed Frank. Somebody's got to milk the cows. They can't even put out GTA 6 when they say, I know, it's terrible. And they're raking money in left and right on these games. They're just making a killing on them. And they can't get them done. Okay. Well, let's see. We're going to need a water tank. So let's look for that. Yield improvement. That's not it. Combine. Foraging, grassland, baling, root crops, vegetables, special crops. Ooh, they're special. Grapes and olives, animals, forestry, miscellaneous, objects. Okay, I don't know where they're at. Maybe they're just under trailers, I guess. I thought they would have a special, like I said, special something or other. Nope. Nope. Not there. Low balls, changing systems, trailers. Oh, come on. I hate this new game system that they had. I could find stuff in the other one. I can't find anything in this stupid one. They don't put things where they're supposed to be. Loaders, drivables, soil cultivation, seeding. I don't know where to look. All right, let's look in the poop section, I guess. Oh, wait a minute. Scorpion is going to tell me, isn't he? There was a certain name. It was a barrel. Was it the barrel section? No. Was it barrel? Mulchers, plows, augers, flatbeds, forklifts. Mowers, tedders, windrowers. Grassland care. Consumables. Expendables. Hallucinogenics. Which department am I looking in here? Consumables. Oh, come on. Consumables. Grapes. Barrels. There we go. God, isn't that crazy? Why would you call it a barrel? We could call it a water truck or a trailer or something that made some sense. All right. Corn dryer. This is the corn dryer. What? Corn dryer mod. What is that? Does it have everything in it? I'm looking for one that's got everything in it. Where's my mod? I've got a mod for this of my own, but I don't think I have it in the game. I think I'm going to get this one. Corn dryer mode. Okay, so it's got milk, it's got whatever that is, it's got water, it's got fertilizer, uh, herb stuff in my doodle, propane, poo poo, some more poo poo, and whatever the hell that is. So I'm just gonna get this one, and I don't care what color it is. This comes in every color you want as long as it's silver. Okay. Now, where's my truck? There it is. Smoking barrels. They're smoking. Ginger Farmer, what are we looking for? I finally found it, Ginger. It was the tanker here, and it's under a category called barrel, like a water barrel, or a wine barrel, or a whiskey barrel. They don't want you to find it easy. In the old days, it just used to be under trailers, lock, stock, and two smoking barrels, that kind of thing. Yeah. Alrighty, let's put some water in. Now, Scorpion, wasn't there a mod that gave you extra water? And I think somebody told me that if you use it, you only have to put one down for the whole map. Is that correct? Or am I thinking of something else? Am I thinking of a different game or a map or something like that? Sorry. Sheds, silos, silo extensions. There we go. It looked like this. Supplementary water tank. This supplementary water tank helps you to supply your greenhouses with water. Must be placed near greenhouses. Yeah, but how many? Just the one? Do you just use one? Gotta be near. Gotta put it in the middle. I don't think you have to even access it. Well, I'm gonna let's chuck it back behind this one. I could put it on this end, I guess. I'm just gonna plop it there. I can always move it later. I think. All right. So let's drop some water in. I forgot I had a soda, and I didn't do soup du jour today, did I? That's because I said at the first I didn't have to. Oh my God, it's taking my whole tank of water. Holy smokes. You water hog. How much does this stupid tank hold? Not very much. What's that going on? It only holds 32,000. Are you kidding? Well, that ain't right. This isn't my mod. My mod held millions. Oh, man. All right, well, I'll use it for now, but I'm going to remod this sucker. What's happening? Oh, it's automatically. I didn't even touch it. It's giving it water. I didn't even have to touch it. That's weird. Whoops. Okay, before anybody says anything about the water that I'm putting the water in, the other thing where you get water from the water tank, it's free on this map. Water is free. So I'm saving myself a trip driving to wherever the water thing's at. Because I'm lazy. I can't hip it. Right, John? Has an area of effect, may need two. Well, okay, so if I put one on each end, do you think that'd work, or should I move it to the back of? I could move it, like maybe put one in the back of this one and one in the back of that one on the left. Shoot. How do you know what the area of effect is? It's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. Okay. I love to piss people off. Whoa. No comment. Commute time. There goes Scorpion. Zip. Are you still using the TARDIS, or have you got a new time machine? It took whatever I had. Well, each one of them seemed to take what the others did. So let me go in and see what they're looking like. All right, let's go in and look. So we've got here, this one, water. Okay, that's got 100% water in, a 40,000. Okay. Oh, this one takes fertilizer too. Okay, and that one has 45,000. So one's got more. Okay. So maybe the area of effect is in function here. These two only take water at 45,000. And that one's 45,000. So the one on the end isn't getting the update, the XG water, I guess. But it's not that much. It's only 5,000 gallons difference. So that's that's crazy. Okay. Well, we got two of them that need fertilizer, so let's put fertilizer in. Buffalo milk. Liquid fertilizer. All right, let's do that. I don't know which ones need the fertilizer. I didn't look. I'm guessing it's the one that had the green. Oh, yeah, I know which ones. Two of these have a green thing in the back that takes the fertilizer. So it's these two right here. Oh, it just shows that there's a tank in the back. It still gets put on from the front, I think, if I remember right. I could be wrong, but I never am. So I keep saying I could be wrong. I don't know why I say that. I've never been wrong in my life. Okay, I don't know what to do now. Did I choose the wrong ones? I did choose the wrong ones. These don't take it, just these two on the end here. I'd already established that these two on the ends were the ones, And then I forgot. Oh, it takes very little fertilizer. Holy smokes. All right, that's all it took. Okay, now we got to start these things up. So we got to go in here, and let's start with this one. We're going to do this one with chili peppers. It's Napa cabbage and lettuce. I got those backwards. I thought that was the cabbage. That's the lettuce. This is the cabbage. All right, so we're going to do chili peppers in this one. So we're going to activate it somehow. How do you activate it? Chili peppers, water, liquid fertilizer, activate. Okay. And then this one, we're going to do cabbage. We'll do cabbage in this one. I think I screwed up. I should have put 3 of these in. I don't think I did this correct. Let's activate that. So I want to make kimchi. And I don't have the Oh, never mind. We're okay. We're okay. This one does double duty. We're going to do garlic in this one. And then we're going to do onions in this one. Okay, that'll give me my kimchi. Or kimchi. However you pronounce that. All right, what was I doing? What was he doing? Don't remember. Okay, sunflower's there. Needs liming. Okay, so I need lime on that big field over there. Oh, John's heading for bed. Okay, John, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Take care, bud. He said he's going to wait till I notice. That could have been till the end of the video, you know. I need... that's why I miss Lynn. I used to have Lynn set up on my account so that she could whisper in my ear and tell me, Rudy, you missed something. Anyway, have a good night's sleep, John, and take care of yourself. I saw Frank come in. Frank's awful quiet today. Either that or I've missed all his gabbing. Have you been gabbing? Or maybe he's at work. I can't remember. He's supposed to be on day shift. Yeah, well, as I have explained many times, I suppose, what you see popping up on your screen here, you'll notice when somebody chats, it pops up on the screen. I don't see that. I'd have to be watching the video like you to be able to see that. On the computer that I'm using, my picture doesn't even show up. None of that shows up. It's just the game. So when I'm playing, I don't see any of that. I have to look away to another computer to see that. And it's not natural for me to do that when I'm concentrating on the game. This game is not like it needs a lot of concentration. You know, it's not like you're hanging on a cliff trying to fight somebody with one hand to keep dying in the game. This one, you just let go. I mean, this guy's doing all the work. I'm not doing anything. And he doesn't look like he's doing anything either. Just driving up and down the field. What's that all about? Know what I mean? All right, what's this now? What did he plant? Grass? He did. Okay. He didn't get that corner, though. I wonder if I should do that. It's not like I'm going to plant grass every time it grows, so I might as well fill this in here. And I didn't check, does this map have alfalfa or anything on it? Lucerne, which is alfalfa. I didn't check. Let's see. We got grass, peas, rice, spinach. I know it's spinach. Corn, sorghum, sunflowers, soybeans, potatoes, sugar beets, cotton, green beans, carrots, parsnips. Parsnips, Mary in time? No, that was something else. Red beets, sugar canes, poplar. Oh, one of the questions was, have you been told that you should be using a cane by people? Well, why would you do what other people say? On that, I'm talking about my medical test. I probably flunked the test because I just went through everything, said no to everything. No, it's just grass. There's no alfalfa or anything on this. That's fine. Doesn't have to be. I was just curious. Alfalfa, is that the guy from Cowlick? Yeah, he was a bad guy. Did you know that? He was a bad guy. He was a kid actor, but when he got popular on that show, he started getting like he was, like his stuff didn't stink. But it went way beyond that. He was a bully. And as he grew up, he was one of these kind of guys. We've all known them in school, where it's the little guy that's only 5 foot tall, and everybody else in class is 5'8", 5'9", 6 foot tall. And this little guy is only 5 tall, and he's wanting to fight everybody. And he's got a sour temper, and he's mad about the world. We've all known somebody like that. That's what this guy was like, and he was actually killed. Somebody shot his ass for something he was doing that they didn't like. I can't remember the circumstances, but he got in a fight with somebody. They pulled out a gun and blew his ass away. Well, I don't know where they aimed. It might not have been his ass, but they blew something away. Whatever they blew away, it took his life. Let's put it that way. All right, so let's see. I've got somebody. Whoa, that guy hit me. Oh, hit me again. All right, we're liming here, and then we'll get this cedar going in here. And I don't know, I was going to do wheat here, I think. Right? Wasn't I? I did sunflowers already. And I'm running out of money. I've only got $700,000 now. I'm going to have to... Oh. I didn't plant anything here. Did I? How did it get fertilized? What? I thought I had a lime in that. No, it needs fertilizing. All right, let's go plant something down there. Oh, don't drive on the field. It just got planted. Here's how to ruin your equipment. Crash into something. I didn't mean to hit the combine. I was just trying to take the rocks out. Frank's on his way out. All right, Frank, thanks for stopping by and have a good weekend. My God, it's Thursday again already. If anybody watches that new video I put up, and if you like it and want me to record it, if I get enough people saying, yes, I might record it, I'm going to play it. That's for sure. But it's going to be some work to record it. So, yeah, I don't mind doing it if I can get some people that want to watch it. But there's tons and tons of people playing the game now. So if you want to watch it, you don't have to watch me play it. There's tons of people out there playing it. I mean, tons. Hundreds of thousands of millions. Oh my. And most of the people who are playing that are YouTubers, they tend to play on extra hard. I can't do it extra hard. I wouldn't get through the game. What was I looking for here? I don't know what I'm doing. Corn, sorghum, sunflowers, soybeans, potatoes. I need something to make money because I'm broke. Green beans, carrots. Can I do carrots in the hot houses? All right, Scorp, have fun shopping. I know I would. Not. I hate shopping. Well, all right. I'm gonna do barley. I don't know why. I can make flour out of it. I'm hoping that flour sells better than the barley. I'll have to look at that. What's the point of making flour if you're not going to use it at the bakery? If you're just using it for a sale crop, if it sells for less than the barley does. I could probably fix that. Yeah, that guy on Twitch still trying to sell stuff. The best viewers on Stream Boo. What the hell's he trying to sell anyway? The best viewers. Early on in YouTube, they were people that used to buy subscribers, which was cheating, basically. You'd pay them $100. They'd have 100 people subscribe to your channel, and then of course they didn't watch anything. They'd create an account. They would subscribe to people, and then create another account, subscribe to anybody that would pay them. It was a silly thing to do. What's the point of having subscribers that aren't watching your videos? It's just crazy. And of course, it was against rules. I mean, you could risk losing your YouTube page. It's a dumb thing. People were doing it though. Oh, look, I got 100 subscribers. Well, do you? I've got 5,000. I guarantee you there's only probably 100 that watch me anymore. I have channels that I subscribe to that I don't watch anymore, but I got enjoyment out of their channel, so I want to support them, so I stay subscribed to them. And I do this for, you know, as a viewer, I probably shouldn't even say this. I try to make sure I watch their channels because they're getting paid for commercials. And I don't mind watching commercials if I'm enjoying the content. And right or wrong doesn't really matter, because if I'm enjoying the content, I'm watching the commercials. If I'm not enjoying the content, then I'm not watching the videos at all, whether there's commercials on it or not. So I'm not doing anything ethically wrong. I just stay subscribed to that person because I at one point liked what they were doing, and just to subscribe to them is doing something for them. You know what I mean? Even though I may not be watching their videos anymore. It's like playing the same game for 20 years. After a while, you get tired of it, you stop playing it. You go to a different game. It's the name of the game. Well, I'm out. Need to get cleaned up. Scorpion need to get cleaned up. He worked at home. Playing with the mic. All right, let me grab my fertilizer guy. Oh, shoot. Did I? I got to make sure I did this in grass. Okay, I did. And it needs another fertilizing. All right. Great. Right, let me get my fertilizer tractor. Get this back to the house. To the house. There's a house on fire. Oh, I don't want to have to cut those trees down. Oh, man, that's going to be... I want to see what that Ferris wheel or that Disneyland area up there, I want to see what it looks like. So I got to come up with planks, wood planks and wood logs and whatever it was I had to come up with. And the only way I can tell to do it is that I'm going to have to lumberjack. Oh, just barely missed that sign. I wish they'd fix the steering in this game. If you're doing this and you turn and go right down this road, it keeps turning. You got to be real careful with the steering on it. And so it's too easy to oversteer, especially if you're going fast, or even if you're going regular speed. You notice when I turned in a curve, I let go of the steering wheel way back, and it still keeps going. It's hard to steer because of that. It's not. Oh man, it's not responsive enough, and you can change the sensitivity, but when you do, it screws it up. Because I've changed the sensitivity, and it was better steering, but it does something. I can't. What did it do to the game? It did something weird. All right, we're back. We're back. He's on the tail end of this field, and then we'll go to that other one. Now I got to decide what I'm going to plant over there. This is barley. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I got sunflower seeds for the oil. Maybe I'll do some more corn, and that'll give me plenty of corn to put through the corn dryer. So that's corn over there, isn't it? That's a big field. Is that my field? It is. That's my field. Oh, what's up there? Let's go check that out. This is my field? Oh. I didn't know I bought the field around the coaster here. Like, what's this right here? This must be... Oh, this is where I dropped the lumber to build all that crap-a-doodle-doo. Well, it must build something over here different than over there, because there's another one there. Huh. And why are all these people walking around this place? They're going to get hurt. What's that sign say? Michigan, it says. A roller coaster. A roller coaster? What? You have to have a sign on it to tell you what the hell it is? That's silly. All right. I'm just dinking around here. But yeah, I didn't realize that was my field. Huh. Need to make some money and buy this big sucker. This would be a nice one. This is a nice big... Oh, my God. Look at this one. I want this field. But Noah won't give it up. Come on, Noah. I want this field. Oh, I got to fix this thing, too. This is a museum. I got to do it. I haven't seen this since that Joran's map. Remember that one? That you had all the stuff you could build. You had to get concrete and gravel and all kinds of stuff. What do we got going on here? Bob Gell, is that how that's pronounced? Bob Gell 2025. Subscribed with notifications. I think I just did mention you, Bob Gale. I mention everybody that comes in. That's what I like about having a small channel. I can talk to everybody. I usually get busy, though, and sometimes I miss, when people come in. But yours is bright and green. Your avatar, it's easy to see. Some of them are hard to see. The ones from Twitch, they use a purple color sometimes, and they're hard to read. Gel as in Jello. Bob Gel. Interesting name. How do you come up with Bob Gel? Unless that's your name. I'm interested in that kind of thing, Bob. I like the rude man. People will watch me and say, "You don't seem real rude. Why you call yourself the rude man?" Well, my name is Rudy, and I worked for a radio station, and disc jockeys called me the rude man, and so it just kind of stuck. But it's interesting to find out why people come up with the names that they do sometimes. Well, it is to me anyway. I'm a curious guy. I like to learn new stuff. I never stop reading. I'm an avid reader. I read a lot. I learn a lot from that. I'm always learning something new. I watched a video the night before last, and it was talking about people that don't look their age. And so that I kind of keyed in on that because I'm one of those people. A lot of people think I'm in my 50s. I'm 72 years old this year. And so I watched this video, and they talked about that it's not always genes. Now, there's 13 kids in my family, and my brothers and sisters that are my age or a little bit older, they look their age. So it's not in the genes necessarily. According to this video I watched, a lot of it is your personality. Like I'm a curious guy. I like learning new things. I don't show my stress. I don't get all stressed out. If something happens to me, like if I got angry, which I never do, I have a hard time. People ask me, why do you put up with some of the stuff you put up with? Anybody else would have punched that guy. And I said, That's just the way I am. I don't let things bother me. Um, and they say that's part of it. If you don't hold a lot of stuff in, if you're honest with people, like, if I watch a movie that's sad, I'm gonna tear up. I don't blubber like a baby, but I'm gonna tear up a little bit. I show my emotions if I'm happy, and all of that they say is a personality that you won't look your age. You don't develop the wrinkles and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. Must be true because most everything they talked about is me. So must have something to it. But hey, I'm after 3 o'clock, so it's time for me to go. Bob, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. It is your name. Oh, sweet. How long will I be? I've been on for a couple hours now, so it's time for me to go, Bob. So, but I do this farming every Tuesday and Thursday at 1 o'clock Pacific time. I'm in Oregon in the U.S. I do my live streams a little bit early because a lot of the people that watch me are in other countries, and it's late there. They're like anywhere for 6 to 8 hours ahead of me. So I live stream a little bit early in the day so that they can watch without having to stay up till midnight or past midnight. Anyway, yep. Thank you all for coming today. I hope you have a good weekend. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your families. And I'll see you on the next run. If you're interested in that new game I'm playing, take a look at the video that I put up yesterday. I know it's long, but it's a banger game. Anyway, ta-ta for now. I'll see you next time. All right, Bob, thanks.